Hey people, the long-awaited episode 3
What's
of
up?
the Leo and Danny Show. I promise you guys, we have some high-quality mics right off shots over here. Top dollar shit. Product of the Sugar Mama. We gotta show you guys, huh?
Yeah, guys, they're beautiful. They're not what we're recording on today, but eventually we're gonna have some fucking crispy mics. We're talking Howard Stern crispy.
Howard Stern crispy.
Yes.
That's the only kind of mics I want to use.
Yes.
Yeah, so there we go.
Sorry, I don't mean to be on my phone because fuck that, I like to be attentive to you guys, but I'm pulling up some of the questions you guys asked for the master, Danny, and I have my own thing. I have my specialties, women, clothing, things like that. But Danny's gonna give you the life advice.
Yeah. We're going to start out with a Q&A is what Leo's saying.
Q&A, yeah.
So some people have been DMing me and mostly Leo with questions about what to do with girls, what to do with their career. Right. And what are we if not servants of the community?
Yeah, we are nothing but servants of the community. I mean, we are helping the youth of the nation.
Did you see the fucking parade video?
Yeah, we have support of the youth, and with that, it's a big responsibility, and I know that Danny takes it really seriously.
A lot of sleepless nights because of that
responsibility. Right, as you can tell by what he was writing when he was signing those autographs, he was really trying to help.
And then, I think my actions at Taco Bell speak for themselves. I don't want to use the H word, but I was a hero in those four walls. Hero.
All right, so you want to pull up a question? Should I pull up a question? All right.
We know how to start this one. We're going to fill you guys in on the Vegas trip we did.
Yep.
Because we've taken 2 trips recently that produced 2 videos each. Right. One was Vegas. It produced the sexual assault guy and then the Edward Forty Hands video.
Right.
I'm down to walk through the Vegas weekend. And then we just went up to Sacramento to get this parade video. And then secondly, to get the transgender chicks in San Francisco. Right. Leo, because we're using these 2 mics, can you scoot over a little bit so our mics don't?
Sure.
And also because you're making me feel gay.
Really?
Yeah.
You're attracted to my thoughts?
Exactly. Leo just told me that girls have told him that they like his biceps and therefore they want to get fisted by him.
They want to get fisted by my arms.
I've never heard that before.
It wasn't appealing at the time, but guys, all that means is do biceps 2 days a week, but really also do triceps because you're gonna get injured if you only do biceps.
That's what everybody watching this video is hankering for, the secret to fisting. I mean, why not? Fisting's fun. Nobody gets pregnant. Everybody wins.
God damn it. All right, I got to find some of these. I'm sorry. There's been a lot of DMs since then, all right, and I answer mostly the ones from women, and I've kept these for a while.
I'll start talking about the Vegas video.
Yeah, let's talk about it while I look for this.
Vegas video, basically the one that we had written up that was going to be the main video in my eyes was the sexual assault guy.
Yes.
I wanted to go back to my roots, those interview-based Vegas videos with lots of jokes. And also, those are nice so I can go knock them out in a couple of hours as opposed to a vlog where there needs to be a big climax and story and we're out filming all day. So I knew we were going to get that and then something other than that the next day, which ended up being the 40 video. So Leo came over here, 7 a.m. Neeks, our filmer, came over. I got like 5 hours of sleep. I felt terrible. Doesn't matter, though. We got content to produce. Yeah. Hit the fucking road.
It's all business. Also.
It's all business. Yeah. So now you guys saw, you can watch the fucking sexual assault guy video. The great thing is there was a threat from the house that video was about. UCLA ZBT threatening to sue me.
Fuck those guys. Was it an empty threat at that point? Or?
It ended up being. So basically, I wrote that bit, the sexual assault guy. I made the character about this guy at UCLA ZBT who actually raped 2 separate women. And I'm not talking about he grabbed some asses or he sent a cock pic or something like that. One of like the new era Me Too, quote unquote, rapes. He held 2 girls down while they were screaming and resisting, pulled off their underwear, and put his cock in them like a straight rape.
That's rape. Yeah, that's not okay.
I don't know if I call it rape. It's just aggressive courtship. No, I'm joking. That's rape. So he got expelled, and it was public news. So I made my character named Blake, his name was Blake, and I made him a UCLA ZBT. And I also hated UCLA ZBT when I was there because one of the guys fucked my girlfriend, I'm pretty sure.
While you were dating her?
Yeah, probably.
Okay, then we're making a video just to look for that guy and we're going to find him.
He still lives in LA. He's actually kind of a nice guy. Well, not that nice, obviously.
Fuck that guy. No, that's not okay, dude.
Yeah, she came home. So what happened was she had dated him before her and I dated. Mm-hmm. And then one night she was out at a bar on an event with that fraternity, texted me like, I can't wait to see you, baby. I'm going to come home right after we're done this event. I never got a text back that night. I was like up all night checking why hasn't she texted me back? Jesus. She at first, the story was she slept over on a couch in their basement. But then the next day, I found a fucking hickey on her neck that she'd been covering up with a scarf. And then her story was that some guy lunged at her and gave her a hickey real quick, which hickeys it's not like a beef sting. It takes a little bit of lip work, a little bit of suction to get the hippie going. You're mad for me, aren't you, Leo?
So angry, dude.
If Papa Leo was there, that wouldn't have gone down.
No,
Leo would have been rap.
No,
you would have
been like up, like I'd be like, what's going on, dude? And you would have been like, dude, my girl's not texting me. We're like, we're gonna go look for her right now, and we would have found her, probably with the guy, and then you would have fucked him up.
I would have pulled his erect penis out of her vagina, and then done an axe kick with it, down on the fucking cock.
Yeah.
Maybe even fracture his penis. You could fracture
you
his
get
penis.
angry. Would you get angry at him or her more? I mean, you get maybe a little violent.
Yeah, I'd probably
towards
beat
him.
him up.
You beat him up?
I think if you saw a guy fucking your girlfriend, you'd probably kick that guy's ass.
Yeah, that's really emasculating. But at the same time, like,
That's just
kind of a gift if you think about it. You got to always the silver lining. Like, now you know that she's not the one. You know what I mean?
It's true, Leo.
All right,
it's true.
We have a question.
What's the question?
Finally pulled one
Hit
up.
me with that question.
All right, yo, I'm a senior about to two-tone 5'6".
I already don't like this guy.
Yo, I'm a senior. Yeah, no. Yeah, you work on your vernacular, sir.
Okay.
Yo, I'm a senior about to graduate, and I want to get with this girl. How do I do it? Or talk to her over the summer? Question mark. I don't like. See, he's already second guessing himself.
It's already hopelessly vague.
Yeah,
too.
yeah, it's very vague.
He's a senior and he wants to get with a girl over the summer.
Yeah, like no, he's saying like should he? He wants to get with a girl who's about to graduate, and he wants to get with a girl. And the second thing is he's already second guessing himself, and he goes or talk to her over the summer. Like
this guy's a mess, dude.
He's saying like he's already like mind fucking himself.
Okay, so this guy needs to get so drunk first of all that he definitely can't operate a car.
No.
But I'm thinking maybe get drunk to the point where he can barely walk.
Right, he needs to barely be able to walk, and then just maybe start practicing with what we like to call in the baseball biz batting practice pitches, which is what we would call maybe the warthog. See, baseball has a lot of great analogies for
the warthog. Reference to our first podcast where I fucked a really big fat chick. You're saying take down something ugly.
Take down something ugly.
Wait, is this kid a virgin,
batting
though?
practice.
We don't know that he's a virgin.
No, he looks okay. Let's take a look at his profile. Maybe we could get a little. All right, he looks like. Okay,
let me see this kid.
This is.
Let me see. I'll tell the audience right now if he's got hope or not.
It's not looking good. I'll tell you that much.
He's a conservative gentleman. He goes hunting. He's got a picture of Trump.
Yep.
He's wearing camouflage fatigues. He's got pictures of assault rifles, presumably his. So, dude, he's fucking some backwoods chick, probably inbred.
Jesus Christ.
I'm joking.
You think so?
You know I love the Southerners. I'm just thinking she's like. I thought he was going to be like a good-looking California kid going for the head cheerleader.
Right? No, it's not. It's not that.
That's not the case, dude. This kid needs to take this chick out in his fucking beat-up Ford Ranger, park it in the woods somewhere, pass back and forth a jug of moonshine, and then start putting moves on her.
Right. That's all he's got to do. Honestly.
What's his kid's name?
Next. His name is Antonio Zarilla.
Because we got to address it to him specifically.
Yeah, Antonio.
This is two-tone 556. This is his Instagram handle. That's what you do, buddy. And what Leo was saying about batting practice, you don't have to actually go out and fuck a fat chick. But the thing about the real secret to getting women, and I figured this out, and basically everybody who's a pickup coach says the same thing in some form or another.
Yeah.
Go for a lot of chicks. What that's going to do is, it's going to give you more at-bats to tie it back to the baseball metaphor.
Exactly.
But then the more importantly, maybe, is it's going to make you care less about what any individual girl thinks about you.
Exactly.
And therefore, you're not going to be stuttering and nervous on a date.
And yes.
Because you've already got girl A, B, and C lined up for later this week.
There
or maybe
you
you even put your penis in one of them before this date.
Right. So it's all about just remembering that they're human beings, guys. Women are not
disagree with that.
Ethereal being. They're just, you know what helped me? I mean, you obviously, I saw your sister's, she just added me on Instagram, by the way.
You better.
I didn't add her back. Relax.
What do you mean add?
I didn't
follow her back.
Your sister followed me. I didn't follow her back. Should I?
You're walking on thin ice right now, bro.
I'm just saying she followed me, and she is very attractive. But that's besides the point. I'm saying that because I had two sisters, I grew up with like a little bit of an inside kind of info into the women, to the female brain. You know what I mean?
My sister would definitely have fucked you if she was single.
Really?
Thank God she now lives, because she used to live in Huntington Beach when she was single and a drunk whore. Thank God she got her ass to the Midwest and is living in a 2-story house with her serious boyfriend now.
That's great, yeah.
So none of she probably follows Inland too.
Oh,
I would have to throw myself off something tall if my sister got fucked.
Dude, listen to this about Inland Iggy. Like, I was talking to my buddy Ruman about this, and I'm like, yeah, dude, my future, it's like I might be having crazy orgies with Danny Mullen and the crew. And he's like, are you kidding? He's like, what if you walk in right? Like, what if
going?
Right? What if like you're in the crew, right? And one of the groupies you start kind of falling for, and then you walk in on Inland Iggy banging like your girl that was like devastating
with the hazy, crossed,
right.
drunk Inland Iggy eyes, straight out of the city with no laws video.
And I know he told me he flosses, but I need to keep looking at his dental hygiene. You know?
It wouldn't be so bad if you knew he flossed.
Yeah, no, exactly. If I knew he was,
I'd let him fuck my sister right now.
If he
flossed. Yeah,
if
he came out with one of the Oral-B sticks.
Yeah.
Oh,
you'd be fine with it, right?
I'd love it, dude.
So
I'd suck this guy.
That's might happen.
You know what I'm talking about? The sticks, right? With the little half
sticks
moon,
I
like
have
harp
those in
string.
my car right now.
Yeah.
I throw them out of my window. It's probably terrible.
I'm a sucker for letting my sister get fucked by a guy who uses one of those. Real sucker for that.
And I have not only do I have that, I also have a water pick at home. So for God's sakes. So we got a better question if you want.
Let me read this
is a
one.
good one. Yeah, I already kind of gave him some advice. But
You
could do it on the
All right,
on the air.
motherfuckers. These guys got to be more concise. This is not good. The podcast medium says
they need help, Danny. We help the guys.
All I'm saying is we can't read a passage of the Bible out loud or a fucking full page of the Bible. It's about the same length as this here. Hey, Leo, you probably don't read these, but I heard you give out advice. Been dating a girl for about 6 months now, and I've been her first for everything, and she recently found out that I'd lost my V card before we got together, and she's freaking out, crying because she feels hurt that she isn't my first. Now, I kind of feel like a scumbag, but I don't know if I should feel that way because it was before we ever had a thing. I just wanted... She's being a fucking idiot. That's the end of that one. That's not a good question either.
All right, it was longer.
She's getting mad at this guy for having had sex before they met each other. Get the fuck out of my face, dude.
Yeah.
Get the fuck out of my face. Is that Nelk Boys?
Yeah, dude. I DM'd him because Steve Will Do It told me to.
Yeah, you fanned out on them? Did they respond?
No, I didn't. They didn't respond, right, Danny?
That's right. They only responded to me, dude.
But Steve follows me. God. You know what? I also DM'd the New York Yankees first round pick, and he responded because A-Rod follows me.
Yeah.
Right? So I have some pull on the internet.
Okay, you do. You got the blue check mark, man.
Yeah,
Whatever I say, the blue check mark.
I'm gonna get it for you. I'm gonna. You know, people don't know this, but sometimes you have to pay for those things. I might just get one for Danny. That's how much I love this guy.
As a birthday gift?
As a birthday gift. Yes. It's coming up November.
Make it 4th of July gift. My birthday's far.
Your 4th of July gift?
And November's way too far. I want my blue check now.
All right, you need it now, dude.
Hey, Leo,
every comment you make is just goes to the top.
Leo, let's talk about. We're kind of jumping the gun here a little bit from Vegas, but let's talk about in Sac how beautifully I was putting your advice to work with women.
Wow, that was unbelievable. Danny, I'm one of the great coaches in the history of female, just getting girls, right? Or whatever the fuck you want to call that, I guess. Being a womanizer. It's not really being a womanizer. It's just like, I think that I can get guys that have potential like Danny or any of you out there, and I can help you do your best in front of the females. So, Danny, I had been watching him for a few weeks, and when he likes a girl, sometimes he likes to put forth his beautiful brain, like all the knowledge and the words. He likes to put it out there. And
to say nothing of my razor sharp wit.
I mean, he's very, very witty, and he wants to put it out there. He wants women to fucking find that wit attractive and give him a blowjob because of it, which is great, and I love that. But when you first meet someone, the best thing to do is kind of play when you're like Danny, when you are talented, when you have some backing, when you have a YouTube channel, for example, that's doing really well, when you have an Instagram like his that's doing well. Like social media is like fucking being people points nowadays. So you can use it to your advantage very easily if you simply kind of lay back and play this depressed card that I kept telling him to be depressed.
Yeah. No, it was good. You told me right before these two girls came over and sat with us. I believe Leo summoned them over. These two girls that were sitting across from us in the bar.
Recognized me from the batch.
Yeah, one of them recognized him, and then right before the girls sat down, I swear to God, Leo looks at me and says, "Danny, depressed."
Depressed.
And so what did I do? I usually have a very proud posture, the posture of a lion.
Right.
I got rid of it. I had the posture of an 80-year-old hermit who lived under a railroad bridge. So that's what I immediately switched to this. I started brooding, started checking my fingernails, scratching myself. It worked flawlessly.
Now let's talk about the other things, though. He was dressed really well, which is always a good thing.
I did look good.
It was great.
Right after we filmed the Orangevale video.
Right.
So I was feeling good. I was looking sharp. My testicles probably smelled awful because it was about 95 degrees all day. And we were marching around that city like soldiers.
Oh, yeah.
So that wouldn't have been good, but that didn't come up. And you know what? Those fucking girls, after we had our little chat and I was brooding and sad and had my horrible posture in the corner, she was texting me all fucking night when she was getting hammered at the bar next door.
Right. And not only did that happen, the bartender was a girl that Danny knew. I don't know, we can't use her name maybe. She's probably going to watch this, maybe. Whatever.
I doubt she'll watch this. Yeah, it was a chick that I'd hooked up with before.
Yeah.
Before coming down to L.A. I met up with her, pulled up in front of her apartment and said, hey, baby, come out and say hi for a second. And I don't want to call myself a ladies' man, but we were making out within 5 minutes first sitting down in my vehicle. I felt the titties a little bit, people. I promise you I did.
So, yeah, not only did she see him, she witnessed him.
And I jerked off in the freeway, though. On the way home after we had the little meetup, I jerked off on the freeway, dude. It was one of the most intense orgasms of my life. I almost lost control of the vehicle.
Cruise control?
No. I like to live on the edge. That's what I do, man.
What is semis? Could they see? Were you like?
I was behind a semi. I almost came out of my lane. Like it was such my gut, like a fucking. It was the roller coaster feeling in my gut. I came so far out of my lane right at the moment of climax.
Oh
but
my God.
It was it felt like somebody was strangling me. My window of consciousness started coming in because the orgasm was so powerful.
Oh boy!
But
wait a second. Are you saying that you're into women strangling you?
Perhaps if that incident on the road is any indicator. But no, you're right. So it was the depressed card didn't only just bring in these two chicks that recognized Leo from The Bachelor. Yeah. The bartenderess who made me masturbate on a freeway, she was picking up on my depressed vibes too.
Oh yeah, made out with them.
She wanted to come see what was going on. I made out with her in the parking lot, people. Yeah. I can't be stopped right now.
Guys, I'm telling you, the guy is on a roll. But I'm worried about it all getting to his head one day. I'm really worried about this. Personally, he's been, verbally berating employees, like Neeks. He just assaulted he tried to pitch us a vlog, and Danny was so insistent on fucking just making this guy feel bad about his vlog. And I wanted to put a stop to it, but it's too funny.
Yeah, and Leo's joking. Our cameraman Nico woke me, and we're going to do a whole video on it tomorrow. My cameraman Nico woke me up the morning of the tranny video. It's like, hey, Danny, I can edit vlogs. Check this out. This is a vlog I made. So proud. Like a cat that had just brought in the biggest rat he'd ever killed. I pulled this thing up. It's a 1.5-minute vlog of him and his buddies. I started calling it afterwards 4 fags at the beach. It was the most unstructured, senseless, unfunny, poorly filmed, shitty vlog with a clickbait title that never paid off. Yeah. And so the whole ride out to San Francisco, Leo and I were letting him have it. And tomorrow he's going to redeem himself. We're going to go do a new beach vlog, and we got some big plans. I think we're going to meet up with the Nelk boys at the end of it because we need that finale. I'm going to make him carry around a big fish all day, a huge fish, because that ties into the shitty vlog. You guys are going to see it all. But, dude, let's bring this back to the Vegas trip.
All right.
What can we talk about at the Vegas trip? When I was out filming my sexual assault guy video, which, by the way, I like this. This is a very loose fucking association video. But there's no, we're not linear. We're going all over the place. It's like a spider web of ideas. Yeah. But the ZBT house with the rapist who I did the video about, who that house fucked my girlfriend, one of the guys who's currently in the house messaged me or emailed me, said he was going to sue if I didn't take the video down. And Big Papa Mullen's got balls of titanium.
Yeah. They're fucking huge.
I didn't swerve.
I know you guys haven't seen them, but one day, hopefully, Danny has a channel where he could show you his balls. They're fucking
Patreon.
Huge.
Sign up on Patreon. I'll pull my cocks out.
Huge.
I'll pull my cock. I don't know if I want to pull my cock out. If I get a chub.
It's got to be a big Patreon.
When my cock is the best? Yours is probably when you get up in the middle of the night to pee. Yeah, how great is your cock look when you get up in the middle of the night to pee?
Beautiful. It looks like it's just been bathing in milk. What I've been reading, Danny, is that your cock needs to see some sun.
Why?
Because it adds testosterone. I swear to God, dude, we should do that.
I jerk off 5 times a day already. I'm not sure testosterone's what I need.
Crazy, but what if
they're good?
What if you
1 second, starting and restopping, just so this because it breaks after 30 minutes. There we go. What if I got some what?
What if you got some? I mean, what if this testosterone you got was just like the push that you needed to really just become a super genius?
No, there's no way that's the truth. Leo, I'm not going to go sit out in the backyard with my cock out. We have kids that live next door.
Okay, can we convince Inland Iggy to do that?
Where? Where's he going to pull his cock out?
Wherever.
In public?
He pulls it out anywhere.
That's true. He does pull it out in public. Children are no.
We should kind of convince him that there's a nude beach somewhere that's not nude. He's so funny, dude.
Ruin his life? I don't know.
Stop.
He'll go right into the drug trade in
He will.
the
He'll
inland
be
California.
fine.
He'll be totally fine.
We know he has a record. We should run a background check for fun on him. I'll pay for it. That'd be
Okay,
hilarious.
I'm down. Drug test, background check. We should test him for everything.
Everything. Yeah.
Because I know that he's certainly going to fail for weed.
Okay,
but
you can buy phenomenal drug tests over the counter at CVS.
Yeah.
We can make him pee in all of them and then test him.
So cocaine and weed's a given. Have you seen his pinky nail?
Oh, yeah.
But where it really gets interesting is we start testing him for meth.
Right.
We start testing him for heroin.
Yep.
We start testing him for magic mushrooms. That's where it's going to get interesting.
It's gonna get real interesting.
What else do they test for? Can you test for inhalants?
Inhalants. Not only inhalants, but
you can test for inhalants?
Yes.
So if I huff paint out of my tube sock,
I think
they can test me for that?
Maybe it's got to be a significant amount.
What if you just say your profession is a painter and you came in contact with it?
Oh my God. Well, painters, the paint now
They
is like
inhale
almost
fumes.
non-toxic.
Okay.
It's pretty.
Back in my day.
I know. Back in your day. Remember those oil paints?
No better paint ever existed in the 90s.
Yeah, you couldn't live in that house. No, but yeah, we should do that. We should definitely do that. That'd be funny. But yeah, back to the Vegas. So we're Vegas.
Yeah, one did get interesting because Leo went to a pool party with my good friend Fu. Fu was my original cameraman in all the Vegas videos, the early videos. He lives in a great high-rise apartment right on the strip.
Me and Fu, Adam Fu, cheers. We had a great time at the pool party. I got a lot of attention from women, and then I was trying to keep it together. I couldn't have a great time.
Why were you getting attention from women? Because
I was shirtless. Yeah, I was shirtless and the hair down. I look like a fucking like the Tarzan look really works well at pool parties.
Okay.
And it's daytime. The
just
music
being a
wasn't
giant
that loud.
guy, does that work?
That works too, but there was like some huge black guys there. I think I do have that salesman approach where I'm like I'm amiable to people. You know what I mean? I'm nice to everybody. You're kind of an asshole.
That's how I do it, man.
Yeah.
I let the ladies
I like
know.
to be nice. It's great, dude. But I don't know. I like people to like me. I'm a little bitch like that.
No,
you know?
I know what I want.
And a lot of people hate me now. But the thing is, it was a great time. I danced with a few girls. Didn't get too shady because I really
What does
wanted.
that mean? Get too shady? You're using.
I didn't really
talk
like.
now.
I mean, some girl offered to go have sex in a bathroom, and
What?
I
You didn't tell me that.
turned it down.
What the fuck's wrong with you? Why didn't you do that?
Well, Danny, I didn't want to get caught. B.
Okay.
I didn't have a condom. That girl for
cares?
sure. It was
Who
okay.
cares?
Maybe it was the first time she'd offered somebody that, but maybe it was the 50th.
Can I tell you
know what I mean?
something?
What's up?
2014 Memorial Day, Las Vegas. I was on a ton of Molly, Leo. I think I must have snorted 3 pills and had
snorted Molly?
Oh, absolutely.
You
And
snorted Molly.
And I had countless shots of Wild Turkey in my system because that's all we used to party on. It was Molly, Wild Turkey, and Budweiser Heavy.
Jesus
the proper
Christ.
Budweiser, the American choice.
Well, whatever you did to
Listen
your
to
brain,
me.
it's still
Listen to
working.
me. Listen to me.
Yeah.
Now, this is a good fucking story.
Yeah.
So we go to the same pool party that I think you went to, Marquee. This broad who was 1 year younger than me at UCLA, well, this was after I graduated, but some of her friends knew us. We had the friend group in. This bitch, we started making out in the pool. I tell her, I was like, hey, I feel fucking great right now. That probably was the best I've ever felt in my life on that high of Molly. Oh, the high of releasing a
I've
great
never
video
done
can't
Molly.
compare. You need to start doing Molly.
Really?
I'm joking. No,
Maybe not.
don't do any Molly. But this girl, I tell her, I'm like, I swear to God, Leo, I say, listen, we should go back to my place. I got my own fucking room. We'll put on some tunes. We'll make some love. She says, why don't we just do it here? I fucking right up against, and it wasn't even a crazy pool party where like the entire area of the pool is full of people. It was, dude, I probably had 15 feet of open water in every direction around me.
Terrible.
I pull down my goddamn swim trunks to my knees. I make like a wall sit up against the wall of the pool, but it's easy because there's water. She fucking gets on me, cock in her, unprotected. She rides me until I come right in her twat. And there was a lifeguard 10 feet that way.
Wow.
Again, open water.
Now, let me
Anybody
ask
can see me?
you-
The guy turned a blind eye. I came in her.
The guy turned a blind eye.
I came in her.
Did he see it?
I disattached and then I just dog paddled away. Never talked to her again.
Stop it.
Never spoke to her again. Leo, and you turned down an opportunity to do the same.
Well, I don't know. I had just had sex with my fucking girl.
That you always use. You
We're
made that
always
excuse.
breaking up.
You made that excuse.
God.
So we were on the phone with a girl that we know earlier, trying to get her to help us with our podcast. I know women don't know anything about electronics. It was a waste of time.
Yeah, it really was. It was
But
so nice.
Leo used the exact same excuse earlier
did
today
that.
that he didn't have sex with girls ex because he had made love to his girlfriend earlier. I'm tired of it.
You know what?
I'm tired of it. It's
I'm
not an
sorry,
excuse.
Danny. All right, when we're officially done forever, I will go nuts. All right, but look, I want to ask you a question. After you had sex with this woman, you telling me the next day you didn't wake up and fucking maybe think you had AIDS?
No. She went to UCLA. Smart girls. They don't have.
Okay, so yeah, I did some research on the AIDS virus, and like of every 10,000 cases, 9,500 are like intravenous drug use, and then most of the rest of them are
homosexuals. I'll say it if you don't want to say it. I'll say it.
Yeah.
UCLA girls, if they contract any kind of STD, they're smart enough and their families have good enough health insurance because they're all under 26, so they're on their parents' health insurance. If they can go to the doctor, totally discreet, get it fixed, they're smart enough to do that. So was it some trailer park beast that proposed to fuck you in the stall?
No, it was like a soccer player from like the Atlanta.
Oh, you fucked up. A soccer player, an athlete?
Yeah, she was an athlete. Yeah.
Oh, you're an idiot. Why'd you say no to that? You're a fucking idiot.
I mean, I don't know, Danny. She fucking.
You just heard my story. I did it at the goddamn pool.
Look, I've had my shady nights. All right. Why don't we? I like banging my 20-year-old girlfriend now, but
Leo, I thought you were somebody.
You know what, Danny? Danny, do you want me to go to Rampage? Do you want me to just go fucking nuts? I will literally break up with my girlfriend for the channel if you think it'll better the channel, man.
As long as you don't cross the state line of Michigan, where my sister resides, it's okay with me.
Or
my mother resides too.
Danny, I'm sorry.
You already slept in my mother's bed, though. We were in Sacramento. He slept in my mom's bed. The sick fuck.
She had some very questionable things on the fucking nightstands on both sides.
What did she have?
She had 3 lotion bottles and multiple rags. Is that your father's side? Because I slept on your fucking father's side.
They're a little too old now to have sex. I think he just masturbates all over the place all the time.
Christ,
and I think
man.
she just likes to be in...
Fuck, were those sheets even clean?
To get sprinkled, to get rained on, as it were, is what she likes. Those sheets, she's very lazy about doing laundry.
It was really comfortable bed, to be honest. I slept great in it, I'd be honest. So whatever, thank you, Mama Mullen.
Yeah, no, you could go on a Rampage.
But if I'm officially fully single, first thing I'm doing is flying to Michigan and having sex with your sisters.
Come on, dude. Come on. Too far.
Really?
Dude, I will take you out
You were
back.
just saying that I was in a bed where your mom gets rained on by your dad's semen.
I said you could have sex with any girl you want as long as you stay out of the Michigan state line.
Listen, she is. You kind of look like her, and it would be, it is a little creepy, but I'm kind of into it. I think my friends have always wanted to bang my sisters, so they kind of have like my resemblance. It's like a thing. It's like a thing, dude.
All I'm saying, let's get off that topic. I don't care. I've got but I'm saying, what I would need you to do is whenever we're on these vacation weekends, I need you to never say no. And I need you to not respect the word. No. I was gonna make a rape joke,
God.
but
never. I can't say no. Like, okay, so if a girl is sexually
that's your job, dude. Why do you think I got you in the crew?
I'm a yes man. Am I really a yes man?
No, you're the guy who fucks lots of chicks. That's your MO.
Yes, but I'm 32 now. All right. Fuck. All right. Fine.
So you're in your sexual prime. What are you telling me right now?
Sexual prime.
Yeah. So exactly. All the more reason why you're a piece of shit for telling that girl no.
It's just been a while since I've encountered a stinky vagina, and Vegas is.
Listen to me. We're planning right now, dude. We're gonna go up to Sacramento again. Yeah. Okay. We're gonna go up there for 4th of July weekend. We're gonna go to Tahoe, my parents' cabin. You can sleep in my mom's bed again. Actually, I like to sleep in that one up there. You can sleep in my sister's old bed.
That sounds good, actually.
We're going up there. We are gonna be hammered drunk on the beach. There's gonna be a camera following us around. I want you to fuck a girl right there on the wet sand in front of the fucking
sweet
in front of the park rangers. In front of the park rangers.
All right, fine.
If I tell you to do it, I want you to do it.
If it's good footy, Danny, I'll do it. All right.
When we're in the casinos, because gambling is legal there. If I tell you to throw a broad up on the craps table and enter her,
I'll do it.
I want you to do it.
Danny, I'll do it, buddy. I will fucking do what it takes to get you to a fucking million subs.
I don't know if that's gonna help the sub count, because we can't put that on YouTube.
Okay, well, I'll just do it because
it'll help morale. It'll help me get 2 million subs.
Actually, it will. Indirectly, it's gonna help.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. So that was a great time. So then, but Danny fucked with me, and he does this, and this is because he's gotten a big head recently.
That's true.
Not as big as in Leniggi's.
Egomaniac.
Yeah, for God's sakes, nowadays he is hard to be around, Danny. But he fucking told me that we were gonna shoot 2 videos in one day and then party our asses off. Right, because if we don't, see, you guys think this is all fun and games, but if we don't get if we have a video to do the next day, first of all, Danny has to sleep at least 6 to 8 hours. Actually, it's more like 8 hours, but he'll take 5 solid hours or 6 solid hours, whatever. But we really couldn't have such a crazy great night because we had to film the next day, right? So he fucking calls me when I'm like, I've been controlling myself this whole pool party. I haven't had really many drinks. He's like, yeah, dude, you want to switch till tomorrow? Why don't we film tomorrow, man? And I was like, all right, fine. It was fine, but I couldn't really go nuts because I was thinking about what was better for the channel, but we ended up doing a great second video.
Well, yeah, so what we were originally going to do is I was going to show up and I was going to film from noon to 4 o'clock, film the sexual assault guy, and then from about 4 to 8, we were going to film Edward 40 Hands. I was exhausted after filming sexual assault guy, though, so I thought, hey, why not? Let's go get fucking drunk as shit. Yeah. Playing Edward 40 Hands, that's an easy video. See, there's a continuum of easy videos. The Orangevale Parade video, the Bakersfield video, that doesn't happen with a hangover. There's no way those videos get shot or they don't get shot well. No. However, duct taping 2 malt liquor bottles to my fists, instructing me to drink them, and then just saying what happens, yeah, it doesn't take me at my best and brightest to get that one done. So that was my logic there. I knew we could come in with a hangover and be fine. And we were right, but we had some stuff to talk about that night.
Yeah.
I mean, it was a fight weekend. Who was fighting that weekend?
Canelo Alvarez.
So there were a lot of Latinos, Latinas in the club, and they all kind of were there with spouses or girlfriends. It was very disappointing.
One of the worst club scenes I've ever seen.
I think the most interesting thing that happened that night, I'm just going to come out and say it, is we demanded cameraman Nico show us his penis.
Yeah,
we did not take no for an answer.
He did.
It took a lot of coaxing.
Oh yeah, a lot of peer pressure, a lot of harassment.
Yeah,
as someone might say.
And by coaxing, I mean, hey Nico, quit being a faggot. Show us your penis right now, or you're fired. Show us your penis right now, or you're never working for this organization again. Was that what we were saying?
Yeah.
Was something to that tune?
Which was my favorite thing about what happened from that is
stuff that would have gotten you in trouble in HR if you worked a regular job.
And he is employed by Danny.
Yes, he is.
So what I think is what gave me and Danny a lot of laughs later is we were thinking about like the courtroom scene where like me and Danny are sitting there with our lawyer, and Nico presents the evidence of the sexual harassment like to the courtroom, and he's just got 40 hours of video of like Danny like just harassing him left and right.
Shit that gets edited out of the video.
Yeah, shit that gets edited out. And yeah, I think that would just be fucking hilarious.
There's like a clip of Nico mumbling an instruction off camera, like, "Hey Danny, I think you should go. Hey Nico, get the cock out of your mouth and talk to me like a man." Like shit like that just happens constantly.
But he was a great sport. Look, Nico, he definitely gained a lot of respect from me, and I think you as well. Although
he's our camera guy for sure.
Yeah, he is.
He's hilarious. He's gonna be the star of the video tomorrow.
He's gonna do a great job tomorrow for sure. But
redeeming himself for his 4 fags on the beach vlog.
4 fags on the beach.
I'll come out right out and say it. The worst vlog on YouTube.
Yeah, it's gotta be.
The only redeeming quality is that it's only a minute and a half long.
Right. It's short, so it's not extremely painful. But if you watch it, it's literally like I don't know. Would you call it like that? It's like that movie, like The Room. You know.
I don't know. We talked about. I haven't seen The Room.
Yeah, it's like a classic terrible movie that like people study it because it's so terrible.
I know when I do this video this week, so I'm gonna again assess the video. That's gonna be the start of the video we're filming tomorrow. I know that his shitty video is gonna get like 10,000 undeserved views right away.
It is gonna get so many views.
What if it blows up? What if this shitty clickbait works and it hits trending?
I can't wait for the
comments.
His
channel just like eclipses mine in subscribers.
I can't wait for the comments about his friends though.
I will pack my mouth full of sand on the beach and just swim out into the Pacific and hope for the worst. That'll be my method of suicide.
No, but yeah, he's great, and you know one of the best things about him, he was like a sleepy little kid on the way back from fucking on the drive back, where I was like driving, I had smoked a little of the marijuana.
The prank call.
Yeah. Yeah, and then he did a great job on a prank call. But he also stayed up the entire time, which was cool because he looked really tired back there, and he was a good sport, you know.
You know, we made a prank call. What were you making a gym?
Yeah, gym. Yeah, 24-hour fitness.
And you could tell he was so nervous to do any kind of comedy or prank call or improvising for us. But his was the best because he was so nervous. The lady kind of believed it.
He believed him completely.
She thought he was just a very unstable person, like a recluse who never leaves his house, is what he sounded like to me.
It was so good.
Well, he was talking about like seeing a fat dude in the gym shower. I don't even remember what the complaint was. He was lodging a complaint was the theme of the call.
All right. It was great. He did a great job.
But cameraman Nico, I feel good about this video because usually I would feel a lot of pressure after dropping a video like we just did, I Ruined a Parade, which is probably the best video I've done, maybe this year, arguably the best video I've done this year.
It's incredible, yeah.
Yeah, it's all of the Worst Town in America series, plus...
But it's also personal and pretty cool about, where you grew up, and it's nice to see some personal stuff sometimes.
A lot of it's fabricated. Not fabricated, but I condensed the storyline down to fit my narrative, which is totally fair. I mean, what we're doing isn't real. I mean, Leo and I didn't actually think we were fighting crime by going in and harassing those Taco Bell workers.
Guys, yeah. Although, you know, there was something
funny.
strange about that Taco
Well,
Bell.
there was. She didn't seem that, like, nobody there seemed that alarmed by what was going on. Like, stranger things had happened last Wednesday, it seemed
No,
like.
and if you watch the video, the cash register guy has a huge smile on his
he
face.
loves it.
He might be a Danny Mullen fan, actually.
He probably was, I assume so. That's why he winked at me.
Got recognized twice this week from Danny Mullen videos and not Bachelor shit, which is phenomenal.
That's you guys.
Love you guys. Every time I see you guys, man, I give you guys hugs. You're the fans I want, and I love each and every one of you.
I try to whisk you off into a nearby alcove and get my dick sucked is what I do, man or
Danny
woman.
does. Yeah, Danny for sure does. Don't be surprised if he propositions a
I'm gonna help
blowjob.
him out.
Do it.
Hey, you know why I do this, Leo?
Do it.
I don't do it for the money. I don't do it for the fame. I don't do it for the pussy. I do it for the power.
It's the
and
power
when I
thing,
get a fan on his knees in the shadows or behind the
Right.
tree and I make him suck my penis, that's power.
Yeah, and you
there's
feel
no
like
greater
that.
power on earth.
Yeah, there's not and you're in a position of power, so you're really taking advantage of these guys. And
That's what I like to do. Yeah.
that's okay, you know. Like fuck it. Dude.
Yeah. That's
We're
what I'm all
die
about.
one day, Danny.
Yeah.
Nothing matters.
When I come
Nothing
home,
matters.
I make my mom not only do my laundry, make my meals. I put hands on her. I slapped my mom in the face last time.
Really?
It's really gotten to my head, man. The
God,
success.
she's like 70, dude.
Dude, how dare you age my mother? She's 64. She's got many years left.
All right,
I can
fine,
talk shit
but
about my mother. I can put hands on my
wasn't
mother.
talking shit. I was saying that you shouldn't.
You
hit
stay
such
away
an
from my
old woman.
sister. You don't age my mother. You leave all that stuff to me. If somebody's gonna fuck my sister, I'll fuck my sister before you
Jesus,
fuck my
man.
sister. I will. I already admitted to the story last time where I
You're
jerked
gonna
off to her
fuck
when she
your
was in the
sister
pool.
before me, like it.
Yeah.
You literally are gonna. So if this, as soon as I'm single, because the first thing I'm doing is getting on a plane to Michigan. You should go bang your sister as soon as I'm single.
I'll beat you there.
All right.
You see that movie Rat Race where they gotta go to New Mexico to open the locker to get all the money?
That's funny.
Have you seen that movie?
No, yeah.
They gotta whatever means necessary to get to
Yes.
fucking New Mexico. It's gonna be whatever means necessary to get to Michigan. And my cock is gonna be sliding into that sisterly hole before yours, sir.
Jesus, man.
It's gonna be the fastest act of
That
incest
is-
ever committed.
Out of control, man. My sisters hate me. I wish I could even. I would. Yeah, you should actually. You maybe should talk to a couple of my sisters, see what's up.
What do you mean?
You should hit up my sisters, see what would happen.
Do you want me to do that as a means of feeling out their sluttiness, or do you want me to actually make love to one of your sisters?
Well, I don't really talk to them, so maybe you could. Yeah, you could maybe like figure out. I could see where their loyalty is. You know.
Okay. So you wouldn't actually want me to fuck your sister?
No, Danny, I wouldn't. You
Okay.
sick fuck.
Says Mister, he's gonna rush to Michigan.
All right,
Yeah.
I'm not. I wouldn't do that. She's in a relationship. I'm not. I don't approve of breaking up relationships. It's happened, but the women don't let me know. And when I find out, I don't like it because it's like I don't want it's like Tupac. You know, I don't want like some dude that I roughed up way back coming back to blast me. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Me and Lenny or Fanjeri, one of us gotta fuck your sister. Who is it?
Jesus fucking Christ! Are you serious? I have to pick you.
I'd say Fanjeri is the safest bet.
He's really nice. Yeah.
Fanjeri's nice, and he's not gonna. You know, the girl's not gonna fall for Fanjeri probably.
Oh yeah.
So it's
she's
gonna be a one and
she's gonna
done.
fall for Inland. So wait, you're saying she'd fall for you because it's not Inland Iggy?
I think I'm the best prospect out of those three.
Honestly,
I
Inland
honestly
Iggy,
believe
girls
that.
fall for Inland Iggy. He's got massive amounts of like female fans.
He does have female fans.
They all think he has a huge cock because you, which he has a nice cock.
He's got a
you
big
know, whatever.
cock. Yeah. He's got a big
I wouldn't-
cock.
I don't nice. I haven't really taken a great look at it, but it
You
looked-
saw a picture of
was
it
pretty
erect.
tan. I did. It's not bad.
It's a formidable erect cock.
Yeah, it's a good erect cock. Yeah, for
It's
sure.
a good erect. How does yours stack up against Iggy's cock?
I think it's right there. Like it might be like a little shorter, but
Girthier? Or
it's
same
probably girthier. Yeah.
God damn it!
It's a nice cock. I'll let you see it sometime. I'll send you a picture if you want.
Nah, I feel like it's. Let's do
Why
it.
are you so openly like more gay towards the other guys of the group than me? Why?
I mean, who am I gay toward?
I would say Inland Iggy 100%.
I have never done anything gay toward it.
You haven't done anything like literally blatantly homosexual, but like you do make him take his cock out an extreme amount. You really think it's for the humor every time? There's probably unedited footage of him. Like there's probably footage that you didn't put in videos of him taking his cock out.
There was a ton of footage
Yeah.
of him taking his cock out that I have in tons of videos. The sequence at the end of The City with No Laws where he's dipping in the ocean or
Yeah.
dipping in the Salton Sea,
Yeah.
that's unedited. That's like 20 minutes of Iggy's cock just in the open.
Could we go back? We could go back there too. Me and you. I want to go back there.
Slap
too.
City?
Yeah.
I don't know what there'd be to do. We need to just go into a completely new location. We need to make it not officially a worst town in America, so there's
Yeah.
not that pressure, and I don't have to put in all the work of finding the angle. We were just talking about this when we went to get peach rings and Perrier.
Yeah.
That the worst towns in America, the reason they come out so infrequently is because now the expectations are so high, it's not enough just to go there and see what happens. I have to write in an angle. Barstow didn't have too much of an angle, but we were fortunate enough that it shaped up and had a great structure. Go to the community college, learn the basketball game, come back at the end and ruin the game.
Yes.
Great structure.
Yep.
Bakersfield, it was the working class versus the rich theme. We mentioned that the fucking petroleum club, the whole video. We go to it at the end, pays off, we fuck up the rich people's dinner.
So great.
Orangevale, it's about my revenge. So we have those stories, but we need to go somewhere. Like we need to go to Baker out in Nevada on the way to Vegas. It's just a video in Baker. Yeah. We're not calling it worst town in America. We're just seeing what happens in Baker.
Right.
We need to go up to the Sierra Nevadas and go panning for gold. You and I need to go learn how to be prospectors.
I would love that.
Hey, you know what? This bitch, I was supposed to call her back today. I fucked up. I'm trying to get in touch with the Chicken Ranch out in Pahrump, Nevada.
Oh, wow.
Legal brothel. I'm trying to take Iggy out there and let him fuck a whore.
That'd be hilarious.
Hey, we should both put out a tweet really soon, too. We're trying to find porn stars. I want a porn star. Iggy needs to fuck something. Like a guy like
You think a porn star? I mean, we'd have to probably pay her day rate.
You know how much they get paid? Like Riley Reid makes like $2,000 to shoot.
That's what I mean. We'd have to pay her. You think? We can get the boys to chip in if all of you throw in $1.
Will your
Danny
sugar
can do
mama
this.
pay for Inland Iggy to fuck a hooker or a
No,
porn
she
star?
would pay me to fuck her, and then like I'd have to tell her in detail what happened in it and stuff.
Well, looks like you're up, sonny boy.
Really?
We're going to the Chicken Ranch. I would
For
tell
the video?
And see, Iggy, the thing is he's like he's the quintessential like character type, not character. Like when porn cast guys are looking for male talent, they're looking for Inland Iggy.
Yeah.
Somebody who's 5'5" and has a 7.5-inch cock, so it looks like it's 10.5 inches.
So it looks like it's
short.
10.5 inches exactly.
A guy with fucking long, weird hair, gauges, and shitty tattoos.
Yeah.
Because that makes it look like he's an easy mark.
Yeah.
And you can start fucking with his finances and paying
easily.
him 75% of what was promised, then 50%.
Yeah, easily. He'll sign anything.
Oh, dude.
Actually, can you make him sign a complete bogus contract where it says like that he'll never get any money and that he's like an idiot? Like put like the most please write up a fucked up contract.
The most elevated legal language.
And make him sign it. That's so funny.
That might be a bit.
Yeah.
So I would love to go out to the Chicken Ranch though, because we could do that. And then, like, you could go out there and be staying in a hotel while that was going on. Then we could come back to Vegas and film another video.
That's funny.
I love knocking out videos in batches. I love going on the road. How fun is going on a road trip?
Going on the road was incredibly fun, man. I have never had as much fun as on a road trip than I had with you. I'll be honest, man.
It was great. Yeah. It's
Non-stop
great, too.
laughter.
You get warmed up for the video shoot while we're out on the road trip. Yeah. With the one we did in Sacramento, we're doing the worst job of telling these stories linearly. Yeah. But he rented that goddamn Mustang you saw in both videos.
Thanks to the Miss Robinson, as I like to call her.
The sugar mama, Miss
Robinson.
Robinson.
Miss Robinson.
Tip of the hat.
Thank
You are a lovely damsel.
You're a lovely.
But in Vegas, we got to get back to Vegas and tell that real quick. We got not Nate. Oh, how dare me. Nico. Nate, the old cameraman. We got Nico to pull his cock out. Yep. We drank our asses off that night. We got a couple we got 2 girls back later that night.
Yeah,
we swooped them from the front of the Palms, took them back to our room in MGM.
They were like bored.
One of them jerked off Leo a little bit.
Yeah, a little bit. Yeah, so that was fun.
I made out with one.
Yeah. But yeah, it was like our last ditch effort kind of thing. Like we really didn't expect much.
But here's what I wanted to say. Like, I woke up that next morning feeling so shitty and having so little energy. When we woke up, I thought to myself, "There's no way we're gonna put out a good video right now." It was before the Edward
you were in a different kind of headspace than I normally see you before a video. Yeah.
The same with the transgender video. Also.
Yeah, you also were in that same headspace. Yeah.
Yeah, it's tough
I feel like I do think that whenever you're there, though, I can get you out of that so easily. Yeah. It's kind of too easy.
Well, I think a lot of it's in my head too, because I thought I wasn't feeling funny and I thought I wasn't gonna be able to put out good content. Yeah. But then what happens when we start the video that day? The first clip is the Michael Bolton. The Michael Bolton, can I feel your penis?
Gift from God.
And I was dead sober, and obviously that was a really funny clip. So
it was so good. I wish you had his music on a computer. You could just play it right now. That'd be so fun.
That'd be my definition of heaven.
Yeah.
But the Edward 40 Hands video in Vegas, once we had the first, couple mouthfuls of 40 in us.
That was it.
Oh, wait, yeah. With that shit, what were we drinking?
You had the grape juice joke was already funny. Yeah, Old English.
The grape juice joke? Oh,
yeah, with the little black kids.
Yeah, and then the concept, because I've been listening to a lot of Opie and Anthony, and I'm really keen on just talking shit to people and just the kind of interactions you never see in daily life, which is just, I'm going to point out what's wrong with people, and I'm going to tell them those things to their face, to the camera, and in front of Leo.
Yeah.
That's what I wanted to do for that video, and I think it worked out very well.
Yeah, and I'm there to make sure he doesn't get his. Well, nobody really. I mean, nobody's ever attacked you except for those guys in Bakersfield. But
the thing is, we're too formidable.
We're too formidable.
Yeah.
We're fucking kind of big, dude. Like that's it. All the people that met Danny, by the way, like in real life, the guys in SAC, a lot of them said, you're a lot bigger in person, guys.
I don't think we could do what we do if we weren't over 6 feet.
Yeah, definitely not. Definitely not.
Our kind of comedy, I mean, I'm not saying you can't be a fucking YouTuber, but our kind of comedy, where we basically just go and just talk shit to people to their faces.
To their face, yeah.
I don't.
Or ask them inappropriate questions sometimes.
And we don't do it once or twice. Like in Vegas, we went from one end of the strip to the other, just calling everybody we saw a cocksucker, and then every woman we saw a whore. Like that was basically
pretty
how it
much.
went.
Yeah.
Men were cocksuckers, women were whores. One of my favorite ones was asking that guy if he's going to consummate the marriage and come in his wife's vagina.
Yeah. That guy did not. He told you he was going to kill you, throw you
threatened
in
my
a
life.
deep dark hole where and you never be found.
Yeah. That's illegal. I could.
That is illegal. Honestly, he did threaten your life. And then you told him that he lynched people and burned crosses on your lawn.
I'm not saying he did, but he probably knows somebody or who is related to somebody who has done something like that.
And fuck that guy, you know?
Fuck that guy.
And everybody that they were all heathens, the people that we were talking shit to anyway. It was like we were doing God's work in many ways.
That's how I saw it.
Nobody was a nice person. And honestly, the only person that needed our help was that bum. And if you look at the video, the way he's looking at us, Danny, it was like he thought we were angels. We gave him $20. He probably used it for smack. Oh yeah.
Being afraid to the age?
Well, you know what? He had kind of a healthy overall, his skin and his eyes weren't torn up. Maybe he said he just smoked weed. He told us that.
He was lying. I would have fucked his mouth though.
Jesus.
Like I said, only if he was a fan of my channel. It's in the power dynamic.
Well, dude, most random fan of your channel was that fucking medical school guy with the Mizzou fucking shirt.
He wasn't a fan. He just seen the I read my high school reunion video.
A lot of people have.
800,000 strong.
That's right, baby.
It's crazy how few people that really is in the scheme of things.
What do you mean?
Like, L.A. is a city of 3 million. Not even a third of the people in L.A. have seen that video. And L.A. is just one little blip on the map.
Yeah, that's what Ray Romano would say about, a hit show is 10 million, and you're it's his show, the Raymond, whatever that show was. But yeah, 10 million, there's fucking, almost 400 million people in America now, right?
Yeah.
So that's the thing, man. We got to reach this audience. I mean, I don't know how many people watch YouTube, but yeah, man, you're on your way. I think people need this kind of humor, and you're doing your best to bring it every week, man. And I wish I could help you in more ways, man. I can't edit for shit, but you know.
You're fucking slacking.
I'm sorry, dude.
Well, I mean, all you've done recently.
Hey, listen, I was an executive producer all weekend.
You're sucking. All you've done recently is bought $1,600 worth of audio equipment. Yeah. You've rented a Mustang. Yes. You've driven me up to Northern California.
I did.
You've been there for every single video I've asked you to be in. You come out and perform beautifully. You're being a piece of shit, dude. Yeah. You're not doing enough. Leo, I'm so fucking grateful to have Leo and Leniggy, to have fucking our filmer Nico. It's great. It's like some guy from Canada, this guy who YouTubes, hit me up when I put up a story with you, and he said, "You're so lucky you have somebody else like Leo, so dedicated to making videos in your squad." And he's fucking right.
It's true.
Like, if I lived in NorCal, I'd be like, "Hey, man, you want to go out and call old granny's fucking, I don't know."
Nobody's going to do it.
Dried up cunts. And they'd be like, "Nah, man, I got to work at IBM on Saturday." It's like,
dude,
no, man,
I would
general manager at a restaurant.
If you had hit me up to do a video the day we met, that week, I would have gone out with you just because I would have thought it would have been fun.
Yeah.
And like I told you,
you wouldn't have respected the extent of my artistic genius yet, but you would have done it nonetheless.
I really liked your sketch, dude, that you wrote and filmed. Oh, yeah. I thought it was hilarious. I saw a lot of potential in that. I wanted to. Yeah, she was cute. No,
I got taken down off YouTube, so you guys can't reference it. But it was a video called "She Doesn't Shave Her Asshole" about girls with hair.
Oh, that one, yeah, no. But I was talking about the one that one of the first things I saw on your page was your hand job sketch.
Yeah. Let's jerk off together.
Yeah, I thought that was fucking hilarious.
It's still on my YouTube channel. It's called "Let's Jerk Off Together." It's about two buddies jerking off to each other on Skype.
Yeah, it's so funny, dude.
It's not bad. Yeah. You like that, huh?
Yeah, I like that. I actually want to do some acting with you. But there's a guy that's I think one of your editors wants to pitch a movie to you. He told me that in secret, and I'm totally put it on blast. But he wants to pitch a movie to you, where you're the detective and I'm a Russian boss, which sounds hilarious already. Yeah, could do a Russian accent, no problem.
I don't fucking know, dude.
What do you mean? You'd be the best detective, like a fucking like a rambling detective with a sex addiction. It'd be hilarious.
It sounds like more of your character type.
No, that's your character type.
Whatever. No, this is such a hypothetical. We can't talk much about this movie.
Well, one day I think we're gonna be in a film together, Danny, and we're gonna have our Netflix series called Worst Town in America.
People ask me that. They're like, "Do you want to get Worst Town in America picked up by Netflix? Do you want to go act and shit?" And the answer is no, because right now YouTubers are getting so fucking rich that it would make you sick to your stomach if you knew the figures. Danny Duncan makes $300,000 plus every month.
Wow.
Like I just call it 300,000. It's actually like the last thing he showed me.
I mean, he puts like his bank account on like Twitter and shit, so I'm sure like this isn't like some kind of secret, but yeah.
Like $320,000 he made last month. Like if I made $20,000 in a month, I wouldn't just be ecstatic. I would be somewhere in Mexico right now with my cock in a local girl's mouth, while there were 2 vials of cocaine being lifted to my nostrils by peasants who I paid to feed me cocaine nasally.
Jesus, Danny, I'm gonna definitely have to be there. I'm gonna have to fucking be there so you don't kill yourself, for God's sakes. Keep this goddamn channel going.
We better make sure it stays at 19,000.
Dude, that is gonna be a thing. That's gonna happen one day. I'm gonna have to like go get you out of jail, bro. Like with the Spanish skills, just get you out of a fucked up jail, like
that's
somewhere.
Good. If I go to Mexico, I'm bringing you. I was thinking about it for my 30th birthday going down to Mexico.
I had a professor. Actually, honestly, reminds me of you a lot. He was the biggest legend at UCLA. He was a geography professor.
Geography gets
and
pussy.
He
Geology
had been
not so much.
No, geography. He had been to 110 countries. He had been like all over the world.
He's been to 110 brothels.
Probably. Honestly, probably. And he
Mm.
always used to talk about how saying that the Colombian women were the most beautiful in the world. Obviously, he banged, you know. But he would say that you have to keep a separate wallet when you go to Mexico with $40 in it.
They do it in Brazil too.
Really?
That's the move.
See, that's so whack that other countries are like that. That's why America's the best country in the world.
I love it, America.
Yeah.
Mexico, though, if you go to the right spots in Mexico, like I've been to Mexico 3 or 4 or 5 times, I've never been fucked with.
I've never been to Mexico, dude. I'm such a little bitch.
Yeah, do you speak fluent Spanish? What the
My
fuck's
parents, yeah, they fucking sheltered me, but I've been to Argentina.
I don't think you understand. Fuck Argentina. I don't think you understand.
Wow, really?
Fuck Argentina.
They have gorgeous women.
If there's one if there's one country I want to stick rockets up underneath of, and I want a big saw to cut out its outline, and then the rockets to ignite and just shoot it up into the stratosphere, and then maybe up into space beyond, and then it just for it to float off the earth forever. It's Argentina. Yeah.
Really? Over New Zealand? What the fuck?
I like New Zealand.
So wait, you wanna eliminate Argentina? Really?
You heard what I said. I didn't
You
start.
are.
I want
we wouldn't have
with a
Lionel
big
Messi.
saw. Wait, is it on the coast?
Yes. Yeah, no, actually, Chile has the whole coast.
Wait, so Argentina's inland?
Yeah, just barely, but yeah. I think they have some coast.
It's going to cost a little more. We're going to get a guy with a big saw to cut it out like you're cutting out a cookie out of the cookie pan. We're going to get a bunch of rockets up underground, subterranean rocket silos. They're going to blast that thing into the fucking space.
Why would you do that, Danny? They have plenty
Argentina.
Most of the meat that you eat is from Argentina. You love meat.
No. I like Brazil. Brazil's cool,
really?
But to be honest with you, if the entirety of South America just disappeared into the Pacific and the Atlantic,
you'd be fine.
See, I'm smart. I know they're both.
All right,
oceans
so
on either
what
side
about
of it.
like
I'd be fine if it just
what
sunk
about
in
the
middle
fucking the Russians?
I like the Russians.
You like the Russians?
They fought very hard in World War II. They were valiant. They opened up a second front. They helped us open up a second front.
All right. Well, I'm scared to ask about other countries now. I'm scared.
Ask away. I'll tell you what I think about every country. This might violate YouTube hate speech policy.
China and India.
Love China. Don't like India.
Why don't you like India?
It's hot there. And then also, I feel like the Indian girls. It's just nothing against them, but I don't want to have sex with them. I don't want to have sex with them.
They are so beautiful, Danny.
You like Indian girls?
Yes. Have you seen the one of the Jonas Brothers who could have any girl in the world for being fucking singing? We should sing. Actually, when we have the fucking mics working, Danny has promised me, boys and girls, yeah, and you're gonna have to do it, buddy. And if you don't, I'm gonna fucking lose it. You don't want to see me because I know your little fucking move, dude. I'll drop you on concrete and you would have been done. All right, just remember that.
How dare you?
He out wrestled me. He fucking defeated me in a quasi grappling, but it wasn't like in a street fight. I'd still defeat Danny, I think. Oh wow, really? Okay, see where we're at now. See, a couple weeks ago, before he hit 200K on his channel, he would have gladly been like, "Yeah, absolutely, of course." But now,
where does the street fight take place?
His
What's
protector?
The setting?
There's a hard floor, Danny. So your little fucking jujitsu fucking trickery. Would you fucking up whatever you're doing? I'd fucking pick you up and I'd drop you on concrete.
I still like my chances. The place where I wouldn't want to fight you would be in a bar where there are sharp edges and tables and stools and there's not much room to work. Out on a city street, I'm sorry, Leo. If we have unlimited time and nobody's going to intervene, I like my chances.
Really?
Yeah, I do.
Your endurance? Actually, you go for runs. Yeah, it'd be fine.
Yeah.
But if I caught you with the right hand, what would you know?
Dude, the fucking football linebacker I fought at UCLA.
Caught you with the right hand?
Yeah, well, he caught me with the right hand. But the thing is, it's so hard to catch somebody with a punch when all they want to do is clinch with you. It's so hard to knock somebody out in one shot.
You're right. You're absolutely right. I would try to catch you coming in with a right hand, but you know, it's hypothetical. I do want to have a birthday party called Leo's Golden Glove
Stand up right
Bash.
now. What do I do?
I'm coming in.
You trying to?
Oh, you bastard! Yeah, there you go. All right, that's not bad.
Who's this? Who's calling your phone right now? Who's fucking up the podcast?
765. It's a guy trying to
That was
make
the
a
hoist.
deal with me.
That was the Hoist Gracie stomp.
He's trying to make a deal with me for. That's nice.
Should I talk to him? Should I talk to him?
No, it's fine.
We talk to him.
No, he would take up so much of your time. He's a fucking salesman, bro. He got me a deal before. Like he paid me like $500 to like do like 5 posts on Instagram.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you don't want me to? I was gonna answer the phone and tell him to suck my cock.
Yeah,
It
that
wouldn't
would have been
good.
hilarious.
It wouldn't
actually.
further
I
your
would've liked
business
that,
relationship.
kind of,
I'll say
yeah.
that. All right, dude. We wrapping this up?
If you want, yeah. Sure.
What am I gonna do tonight? I just gotta get ready to fucking shoot tomorrow because we're shooting tomorrow, and I'm ready for it. I feel good. All right, dude.
That's right, dude.
1, 2. Wait, what are we gonna do? High five. Bam. Done. Podcast 3. Eating peach rings. I hope
Love
this
you
didn't
guys.
sound awful while I was chewing these into the mic. I'm
Love
sorry.
all you guys.
I apologize if I did, and it was bad.